Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we are back with our Graveborn team, 17,000 diamonds, 28-58. This is where we were stuck on actually almost all the faction teams trying to get past this campaign stage. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at our team. For the Graveborn, we did get Odin and Izold all the way up to plus 30 signature items, all the way up to Ascended. So we are going to focus on Torne. We are going to focus on Damon. To continue to build them, we again are running kind of out of Graveborn heroes at this point. Just need food. We have a lot of copies of Baden, as you can see there. Naru, we got some food there, but we are going to build Torne. We need one single copy of Torne, and we will be able to get him up to Ascended with a little bit of food. And then Damon and Shamira will be the next ones. We have Kalthar still in there, as well as Baden to build. So not too many heroes left, which is absolutely amazing. As you can see, we have 5 stars already and just continuing to complete the rest of the team. So let's go ahead and we will get into the summons here. We have quite a few stones. As you can see, we have 9 elite hero soul stones, which will be very, very nice. Looking here, we got Damon, we got Taylene. Very, very nice. We have a Damon and a Taylene out of that pull. 2 heroes we're definitely looking for. Taylene, remember, we are still stargazing for to make more copies and acquire more copies of her. Then our rare stones, we got a lot of them there as well. Looking at Taylene, I believe she already is mythic, so we got one more copy. So if we can stargaze another copy, it'll take her to mythic plus. She is getting so close to being done. Then we are actually going to switch the focus onto the twins, and we will build the twins on this account. So looking here, looks like we got a Warwick up, we got Falks up, just a little bit more food with Golas. And Falks, it looks like that is just adding another star there. So that even the off-faction accounts are definitely getting built. That takes Falks all the way up to 3 stars right there. Then we will continue the summons. All right, so looking at our wish list. Izold still in there, Odin still in there. We do want to complete both of those. Torne, we're looking for more copies. Damon, we're looking for more copies, as well as Theywin. So that is what the summons look like right now. So we got 3 companion point summons here. Hopefully we can pull an elite hero. First one's just a little bit more food. Second pull, again, just a couple more elites or rare cards at that point. And there's our first elite. Very nice. It is a copy of Damon. That's double copies of Damon already. Very, very nice. That'll help a lot with the summons. Desired heroes, I think we're going to save this right now because we need a copy of Torne. So if we don't get a copy of Torne, we can go ahead and make one. So we'll start with our regular scrolls, which another elite, so back-to-back elite heroes, which is a copy of Tassie. And the final scroll summon is just a couple more elites, which is fine because, again, we do need food. But we are going to go ahead and grab a copy of Torne, so we can continue to build him. And then we'll focus on Damon. All right, so hopefully the first one we will pull a copy of him. Just a couple rares there. Remember, every third we should get a copy of him regardless. So there's our another copy of Damon. As we continue, hopefully this will be the one so we don't have to keep using all of our diamonds. And there it is. So with a little bit of food, that will be Torne all the way up to Ascended, who is our next Ascended hero to get out of here. Now we're just going to stay right there. We're going to be looking for Damon overall to get a couple copies of him. And you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll use the diamonds for him. We'll see if we can get another copy because we've already gotten 2. If we can get a third, will be very, very nice to build him. And there it is. One more copy of him. And our final pull here. Look at the rares. Wow, 8 rare cards on that pull. All right, so we didn't get any cards, but we do have 33 Stargazer cards. So we have 3 pulls here for Taylene. Really hoping there's another copy. Very nice. That takes her to Mythic Plus at this point, plus a Wilder card. Our second pull, another copy. Back-to-back copies of Taylene on this account. We need 3 more for Ascended. Not too good on that pull, but we got double copies of Taylene. Very, very nice pulls there. All right, so there is our other copy. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at Torne. Taylene going to Mythic Plus, which is almost completely done. Again, 3 more copies and she will be done, and then we'll look at the twins. So here, Torne, we just need a little bit of food, which I don't think we have any at this point. All right, so let's see who we're gonna use here. Which we have Naru, Sylvana, and Veden. Naru will get up to Legendary Plus, and that will be our food right there for Torne. Boom, 2 copies. And that is it. Torne is ascended, so he is our next ascended. As you can see there, Damon, we have quite a few copies of him as well that we will build. Shamir, we have a couple copies. Baden, we have a couple copies. Only one we really haven't seen is Kelthar. Kelthar's just been kind of the random copies, but Shamir, we have more than enough to take her up to ascended as well. So that'll do it for the summons. Very, very nice. Glad we got Torne up. I've seen some videos of him, and he is absolutely amazing. 22,000 Pokecoins here. There we have Damon in there. We still have Torne in there, as well as Taylene. So continuing to build this team out. And our red little twinkle there, which gives us another piece for Pharrell. Very nice. Little bit of legendary gear. Remember, this is just like regular summons. Every third one will give us a mythic piece, which there it is, our little red twinkle for our mythic piece, which is a copy for Torne. Very nice, because now he can wear all of his armor since we've got him, or all of his furniture, now that we finally got him up to ascended. Another red there, which gives us another copy for Oden. I want to see Oden's furniture in action as well, because I hear it is very, very powerful and very strong when it comes to scaling. 2 cards on the table now. So let's go ahead and we will invite him into the inn. We'll build out his room, get a couple pieces of furniture for him, and Izold we still need to build as well. He is one of the next heroes we are definitely going to have to focus on here to go ahead and build out all of his furniture. Izold, without his 3-set bonus for furniture, not very effective at all, which is the really, really big reason to go ahead and build him. But there we go, we put Torne in there. So that gives us Oden with a 3-set bonus. Pharrell got a 3-set. Thorin has a lot of furniture there. Torne has almost a set, same with Izold. All right, so that will do it for the summons. Let's go ahead and we'll get into the campaign. Before we get into it, though, I just want to take a quick look at Izold. We actually went ahead and got his furniture. As you can see there, he has the 3-set bonus, max out signature item, max out gear. So he is completely ready to go in the campaign. Actually had a very, very tough time in a labyrinth run. So I got him to kill the boss and also to kill other bosses. So we have him built. We're going to go ahead and drop him in here, see how well he does. So just swapping out Izold, which absolutely got destroyed there. Remember with Izold, the trick is he is a scaling hero, meaning that if he does not have time to scale to at least ult the first time, similar to Grez, he will die very, very quickly. There will be a couple cases where we can probably keep him alive to allow him to do a lot of damage, but as you can see there, if he gets burned down really fast, he does die really fast. Here it looks like almost the same, but boom, once he got the ult up, absolutely good. Once he gets his healing up, he seems very, very solid. Let's look at the damage real quick. 8 million, 9 million, 16 million. So almost 9 million damage in the short amount of time that he was up, bringing us to 28-60. Again, we're going to keep him up. Hopefully, boom, he went ahead and used his healing. As you can see, he is fully charged there. That is when you cannot kill him. When he has his healing up, when he has his self-built in support to finish out chapter 28, there it is, 10 million damage, 11 from Pharrell, 14 from Isabella. So he is right up there with the highest damage healers that we have, or the highest damage DPS in the Graveborn team, doing almost the exact same amount of damage as a warrior class, which is, again, very, very powerful. So we're going to run him a couple more times. I want to run him. I want to run Torne. I want to try both of them out. But again, if he has the ability to scale just like we've seen there, You cannot kill him. Super hard. 8.71 million. Look at the healing. Over 3 million damage healed in the short amount of time that he was alive, or essentially the time of the battle. As you can see there, unfortunately, he went down a little bit early. But look at Isabella throwing out her triple Void Lightnings. Just absolutely decimating the entire team. Cast so fast. They're 22, almost 23 million damage in a very, very short amount of time. So let's go ahead. We're going to swap out some of our gear here. We're going to swap out his artifact. Just go ahead. I'm hoping this is going to help with the survivability issues that we're finding with Izold. I know it'll mitigate some of his damage, but I got to keep him alive. That is really the priority right now, is keeping him alive. As you can see there, he is up. He is alive. That is what I want to see out of him. So looking at the damage here, not too bad, almost 6 million, but 6.47 million damage healed from Izold, which is just absolutely monster damage, or monster healing there. He went down relatively early in this one. There's the fear from Nara's ult, which is very powerful as well. As you can see here, 9 million, 21 million damage from Isabella. Isabella still just absolutely decimating the campaign. I don't think I have seen many heroes that are quite on par with the amount of damage she does. Watch how fast she casts. She just absolutely zips out those bolts in a matter of a few seconds. Not only that, the Void Lightning bolts do way more damage than her ultimate ability. So essentially, if I could turn her ult off, I would just have her straight cast. Getting rid of her ult, especially with the plus 30 and the furniture bonus. So very, very powerful there. Nara taking out a couple targets. We got spirits up from Pharrell. There was Nara's ult to do the fear. Another fear again. Very easy stage to take out Thorin in that one. 16 million, 22 million damage again from Nara. Wow, absolutely crazy. We swapped Grez in for a couple of these. Izold was not getting it done. He was dying too quickly, so we actually swapped Grez in. As you can see, got his ads up. Behind the scenes, we swapped all the furniture. We made sure all of the gear was swapped, everything like that. So 20 million damage there from Isabella, bringing us to 29-8, so making solid progression here. Swapped out Izold, put Isabella back in. I do edit out the amount of defeats that it does take to get these campaign stages done. It's not me just straight running through non-stop campaign stages. It does take a little bit of time making sure that everything works. As you can see there, 35 million damage from Isabella. Absolutely crazy damage. Here we're going to swap in Torne. Let's go ahead and we'll give Torne a couple attempts. As you can see, he is a tank, and he is a massive tank. Again, similar to Izold, he has to scale for the survivability. Look in here, 9.329 million damage. So almost identical damage and healing with the life leech ability that he does. Very cool. He is going to be a monster. I have to get his furniture. I have to still get up his signature item. This battle is where he is ideal because remember, he negates healing. That is really the big thing, especially when you're running Nemitsu and they're running Namora. We have to take out the healing, which he does perfectly. And look at the healing there. 5.21 million on him, which is absolutely phenomenal. I want to build him, and I want to build him with his 9-piece furniture bonus, essentially. Especially because the tanking relic is coming soon. I want to see him with the tanking relic and the survivability that it brings with the life leech. He is reminding me a lot, very similar to Rigby with the survivability aspect. It seems really strong, similar to Rigby, which I love. Here we're going to swap in Oden on this one. As you can see, Oden casts very fast. And he has the ability to nullify energy on heroes, so essentially they can't ult. So it's a perfect combination when you look at Torne with his giant bone whip, just absolutely going crazy there. But none of the heroes can ult. As you can see, there's 6 million damage. Wow, absolutely crazy numbers that they're putting up here. That is awesome to see. 29-13. Gonna stay with Torne in here. Again, with the scaling aspect, he has to live past probably the first 15, 20 seconds. Usually after that, he's pretty good. But if he does die relatively early, as we've seen, he does take a lot of damage relatively early. He has to scale, has to get the whip up to be able to go ahead and survive. This one we're going to swap in. I'm thinking Grez. Let's go back to Grez on this one. And again, we ran Izold for a little bit there. Torne wasn't getting it done. Izold wasn't getting it done. Dying really, really easy. So I'm hoping Grez can just overrun it with the ads, which it looks like he's doing pretty well at this point. Trying to chase Tassie around is absolutely crazy. But there we go. We got Warwick down to complete that campaign stage. So looking at the damage here, 17 million damage. Overall, absolutely phenomenal. Remember, we do still have Oden in this one because of his ability to steal energy. If heroes are not ulting, they're not doing much damage. The ultimate ability is really what they focus on primarily. When with Oden's ability to cancel it, very, very powerful. And this one's going to be closed, which we got it done. Woo! Almost died to Tassie there. 29 million, 25, 52 million. Thorin cheese in full effect right there. Got Tassie down in the very, very last seconds of that one. This one now is going to pick up Sylvana so we can keep Sylvana off of Oden. Hopefully burn her down pretty quick, as you can see. And Oden, once he starts opening up those portals, even like Naru just got close to him. He dropped a portal to drop Naru actually in a different part of the battlefield to go ahead and get rid of him. As you can see here, this one's going to be really close because Oden overall doesn't do a ton of damage, but his overall abilities are very, very strong, which that is our first defeat there. Almost got Naru down in that one. Let's swap in Isabella on this one. I'm hoping that she can get them down a lot faster than Naru. Right there's the fear, which is perfect. But Naru is very tough when it comes to the campaign stages. We still got Grez up. Grez is another hero. If you don't kill relatively early, you're not going to be able to get him down. But again, I'm hoping when we're getting the spirits up on Isabel, and that just actually took her out. This really does show you the power of Pharrell. The enemy Pharrell there just absolutely decimated my entire team. When they get spirits up early, when Pharrell gets spirits up early, not only does it disintegrate energy, does a lot of damage and reduces the attack rating of the hero the spirits are on, meaning that a lot of the damage that Isabella does is just negated by Pharrell, which is what makes him such a powerful, powerful hero. As you can see, everyone is just completely stacked up on Thorin. Thought it might be a cheese. All right, guys, so that'll do it for the Graveborn. Tried a lot of times. Could not get it down, but we are into chapter 29 finally. Very stoked. We got Izold up with his furniture. We got Torne completely built. Just need Izold a little bit stronger with furniture. Need some furniture for Torne, so the damage mitigation. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Super stoked. 29-16, so we went through 18 stages, and thank you for watching.